Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We had some technical issues due to updates in Adobe software, etc. But now the audio seems to be fixed. The game has started, but they had an instant timeout. I have the feeling that they will restart. But it's France versus United Kingdom. Last minute shoutcast, really last minute. I only knew 5 minutes before the game started. But thankfully, we haven't missed much. And I'm really pleased that, the game hasn't started yet and we haven't missed anything. And I'm glad to see people already watching here because this is kind of last minute. I'm keeping repeating myself. It's quarterfinals time, ladies and gents. Let's have a look at the Urban Zone website while we wait for them to... Oh, that's kind of ugly. Nasty. Okay, that looks a little bit better, but not much. Anyway, quarterfinals, first quarterfinal, France versus UK, America versus Belgium will be played later on, Argentina versus Australia even later, and on Saturday there's Germany versus Colombia, might shoutcast that. Anyway, you can hear the sound happening, so that means that they are live. Oh no, they're not live, they are still waiting to ready up, because France has lost their fifth player again. Anyway, that means that we can go to the relaxing screen here and I can mute the audio and means that we can have a look-see because, no prep done whatsoever. So let's have a look if we can find some results between these teams before. France versus UK. They have played before. That's one thing that's for sure. The earliest result in Urban Zone that I can find is 2014. And in fact, that is the only result that I can find between these two teams. So in 2014, France completely trashed the UK, and I mean completely trashed the UK. The demos are still available, the screenshots aren't, but 31-4 on Algiers, CTF, and 12-4 on Uptown Team Survivor. Now, as you can see, we're not going to be playing on Algiers or Uptown this time around, which is actually quite surprising because Uptown is usually the go-to map for Team UK. Then again, since their captain of last year quit, they haven't been doing too well. I think that Maku has been pretty much their go-to guy for frags. But then again, Terox also made some nice actions while we were casting it last time around. Nevertheless, we're going to... be playing on Abbey Team Survivor for United Kingdom, and France go for their regular choice, it's CTF. This time around, it's Orbital CTF, as you could already see for a second there. Not a map that we see often. We don't see CTF often, nice to see CTF being played. I'm really looking forward to that. Usually Biddle is the CTF man for France. Maybe that's the reason why they don't have their fifth at the moment. And everybody's waiting for them to ready up ASAP. France is stalling a little bit. Let's have a look at who are in the teams at the moment. So we've got Terox, Sunra, Pretzel, Maku, and Cokes. And I wouldn't say that they are Pretzel and Cokes are bench fillers, but they were lacking in the scoring department the last time we were watching them play. Nevertheless, Terox and Maku, I don't remember Sunra's scores, but they were kind of carrying. Then we find Bray, ZMB, Slide, and Simca, the usual suspects really. In fact, let's see, how often have they been played? Well, not in 2014. They weren't in the national team, but nevertheless, you all know these guys. They are very, very good. CTF, come on, Pony Fittic 69. Yeah, I'm looking forward to CTF as well. Really good. I wish CTF were played a lot after. That would be great. As the baguettes are about to get buried, who knows? I don't think that they are about to get buried on CTF, to be honest. So I think that here on Orbital, France will win against the UK, unless they can't find a fifth, and then they are going to be completely trashed. That's going to be for sure. So a forfeit was already being typed in chat. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. That would be a sad state of affairs for Team France. Of course, France hunting their next Nations Cup win after losing for the first time in ages last year. I see that the fifth has joined. It's Mudo. So that means that they have just readied up, and with 10 seconds to spare, we're in the game. Let's add some audio. Let's get out of tab and let's enjoy the game. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to share on your socials, etc. Highlight people. Tell them on Discord, because I haven't been able to do much of my promotional work. Should remember that I'm the GTV cameraman, so I'll be kicking around and missing all of the action. I mean, getting all of the action. Mudo is going to fall back to defend, but well, takes loads of damage by Maku, but does some damage as well. Maku did die out full, but Mudo is looking for a death here as well. Can he jump to suicide? Apparently not. And we find ZMB in possession of the flag. Full health, but out of stamina. So it will be dropped over to the next person, or he's just planting some landmines. Simka, Bray and Slide doing a great job here defending. Simka did drop the flag. Let's see, is the flag still in play? It's returned, great. So the first flag already captured here by the French. I wouldn't even know if there's an easy side on this map. As far as I know, it's a very level map. Might be a little bit of an advantage here for blue in defense, since they have the higher ground. But red also has the blue box, which enables you to delay any attacking pushes. Slide takes out 2 UK players, but they will spawn instantly. Mudo has been spotted, so he'll be moving out of that corner. And in comes the rest of the French. Good attack, and Coax is stuck in an awkward spot. Maku gets to run it, and he will get the headshot off on Bray, but he takes too much damage here. What the hell? Well, all of France are dead, so this is going to be brought home by Pretzel. Avoid that Kevlar vest at all costs. It's all square. 1-1, great job. I didn't expect that, but that was all down to Maku, who even surprised me with that second kill. I didn't expect him to do well there. And Slide suicides just in time for the wave respawn. Oh, Coax takes a lot of damage, but Muda will bring it home. Oh no, he's not going to bring it home just yet. That's actually a nice position there. It's even safer than the original location of the flag. Muda will die here. So for those wondering why are there so many team kills, you haven't been around this game for a long time. No, in Urban Terror we play CTF with wave respawn. So when you die 1 second before the wave hits, you will respawn with full health, full stamina, and Simka is a pro bullet dodger, but he will catch that last one by TRX. It used to be when there were really clear delineated communities. Believe it or not, we used to have an Asian community, a Northern American community, and a European community. That was before South America actually picked up this game. But the North Americans, yuck, they used to play CTF without wave respawn. And I love wave respawn because it just adds a little bit more of tactics. So you push, for instance, or well, actually you don't push when there's 1 second remaining, but you do push when there's 7 seconds remaining, for instance, because if you die or if you get caught out, you will die and be only out for a couple of seconds. So that's what I really love about CTF. It just gives this extra element. I mean, sure, time also is important for Team Survivor, but it's a lot less important, and this is a lot more active. There's constantly stuff happening, and a to and fro in action, and I love it. So, sorry guys, I'm a real CTF fan, and I've never really been a big Team ETS fan. Because well, actually, not a big fan is the wrong wording. I just wasn't a very good TS player. I always liked to push, and some of my old school mates will definitely F1 that. They despised me as a TS player. Always went YOLO. Leroy Jenkins. Nice defense here by ZMB, holding the line, but will die. So Red Room is now in possession of the UK team, so they have the upper hand, but Mudo is on the ball here and does a really good job. And in comes the French flag. That was really fast. Well done. But the UK are definitely not out of it. Another element of CTF is that you switch sides. And while the French are in possession, I'll just quickly explain that. You play 10 minutes on the same twice on the same map. But you switch sides, so either you're red or blue, and then you switch to. Nicely done, UK. They should be able to return the flag. No, one of their teammates. Oh no, that's. Oh wow, what a catastrophic failure. The flag runner actually spotted a UK bro going this way, and he would have been able to return it, but unfortunately, the French. Managed to retain possession and return the flag as well. So all of a sudden, rather than 2-2, it's 3-1 now. Maku going YOLO, and he'll actually survive here and be a bit of a plague to the French defense. Unfortunately, the rest of UK are not in the position to counter and make use of that weak defense. So back to the play-to-play shoutcasting here. That's the suicide that I was talking about. Actually, /killing is a bad idea, because then you'll be out for an additional wave. So that's why nading yourself is actually a lot better. Simka making excellent use of the little stamina that he has. He does take a headshot though, and oh, the timing there. Cokes will return it though. Very nice done, nicely done. But look at this excellent use of stamina. There's somebody hunting ZMB down, but he's just too fast. ZMB hoping for a death by Simka, and he will get a shot. Don't move. So as you can see, Bray took a lot of shots, but excellent conservation of that little bit of stamina. He's going to time it to perfection or not. Pretzel returned. Maku also going for the return. Bad communication actually on the UK side. really bad communication here. And Maku will have to delay the French as much as possible. But that should have been a cap. Great nades by Slide. Just delaying the UK little bit by little bit. And as you can see, the French capitalize on it 5-1. I'm glad to read that you guys also appreciate CTF. And no, Angel, this is the first map, so don't worry, you haven't missed much. In fact, it's only the first half of the first map. Oh, T-Rex shooting through the door just before it closes. And 6-2 will be the score, the final score here. Very well done, France. And to be honest, not too shabby for the UK either. 6-2 the score, remember that, because that means that UK have it all to do. They need to get 4 caps without any counter. I have the sneaking suspicion that there will be a slight delay before we resume. So we'll be right back. Completely forgot to mention, by the way, guys, this is of course the knockout stages. So if we don't have a winner after 2 maps, then we will go to decider 3rd map. And if we don't have a winner after that, because that's happened, then we will go to a decider 4th map. So it might actually be a really late evening. I don't expect it, to be honest. I think that, well, we might go to a 3rd, but I doubt it. Anyway, the game has started. As you can see, you haven't missed much. Let's add some audio as well and enjoy the game. Ooh, Sonra only just manages to get that kill, and he will remain alive for 20 seconds and dies instantly. So the UK already have a 2-man deficit, and in fact Maka doing a great job here defending and doing damage to whoever's there at Red Room. It seems to be Brado. T-Rex. Ooh, sloppy communication, and Sonra is the loser in that exchange, and T-Rex doing so much damage to his teammates, but that's good. Let's have a look if we can find a French attack here. No, actually it looks to be a French defense, in fact, because UK is coming, and they're coming hard, coming to get your flags. So a lot of movement, and all of UK are dead. As you can see, the nades are going to be thrown into the spawn. Those won't kill anybody, but they might just delay them a little bit. Actually, they shouldn't even have delayed them, but you never know when that nade has been dropped when you just spawn. The respawn gods will have your back in most of the situations. And now the Brits have to get 5 caps. And ZMB is going to secure their next cap, and that means that it's pretty much curtains for UK here on the home map of France. which to be honest isn't too bad. Oh yeah, for those wondering and who hadn't seen the qualifiers for this knockout stage, since we had 3 contenders, the cult has been banned. Now we can see that the UK actually agree that this is going to be a hopeless situation, and Pretzel opting for the Negev. I love the sound of the Negev, but yeah, it's also pretty bad that it's being used already. They have given up, that's for sure here on Orbital, and I think that might also be the best decision. Get ready for Abby Team Survivor. By the way, UK was one of those countries that had to qualify for these playoff stages, together with Germany and Poland. Unfortunately, Poland was the loser of that qualifying battle between those 3 countries. All of those videos are now available on YouTube, and well, it was really entertaining to shoutcast that in one evening. So if you haven't seen it, even if you know the results by now, it's definitely worth it. Nice use of the timer by Simka. Oh, perfect nade! That second nade will delay a little bit and drops it over to ZMB, who will bring it home just in time. Simka unfortunately couldn't run it again. That would have been epic. But yeah, 4-0 here with 5 minutes to go. Aggregate score of 10-2. And the Frenchies are on point. Let's see if they brought their TS skills with them here in the quarterfinals. If I'd known ahead of time that this shoutcast was going to happen, or this match was going to happen, I would have asked Maku why they didn't choose for Uptown. It will remain a mystery for us this evening. And I'll try for the semi-finals and maybe other quarterfinals to do some pre-match interviews. I know you guys really enjoy that. Unfortunately, the delay of 2 minutes for competitive reasons is always a little bit of a downer, because otherwise I could always ask questions that you guys have for them. Anyway, it's a hot potato situation, but the flag has been returned by the Brits. ZMB gets the flag in the end, will slide it home. Yeah, perfect conservation of the stamina, and 5-0. The Brits have given up. How many nades can you drop? Enough to keep you in your spawn for 5 seconds, and 5 seconds is a long time. I'm really curious why the LR300, which used to be the main staple of guns, is now being switched for the M4. As far as I know, at least I have always been told that the M4 and the LR300 are identical. The only problem is that you can't pick up ammo from both weapons. But stats-wise, they should be the same. Same accuracy, same spread, same damage. same rate of fire. What the hell was that slide? You saw something blue and you thought... Oh, that was so close, but no cigar. So here comes the 8th cap. 14th in total. Yeah, it's just kind of one-sided at the moment, but don't worry. This game will pick up in in a couple of minutes when we go to Abby Team Survivor. A beautiful map in which camping definitely gets used, but also some SR8 action. And well, we know who the main SR8er is for UK at least, or at least I do. That's TRX. I wonder who's going to fill that void for France. What the hell is Bray doing? Switching his name. Fortunately, the amount of caps doesn't really matter, except for the ego of your opponent. It's just a 1 on the score. Kind of a rampage here. And here we go, a bug nade. Okay, let's turn off that sound. That's kind of annoying. So, kind of one-sided, 15-2, but that's pretty much because the UK gave up after 2 caps here on Orbital. Now we're just going to have to wait for Abby Team Survivor to load up. That'll definitely take some time. So enjoy your break, get something to drink, and we'll be back with Abby Team Survivor. Oh my freaking god, my Urban Terror is acting up. And okay, okay, you guys, calm down. I appreciate all of the love in chat, but for me it's kind of as an introvert, I can't really say that I know how to cope with all of the love, but I appreciate it. So that's all I can say. Anyway, let's see. The game is about to start. We're just waiting for the UK to ready up. And yes, my one of my favorite things to watch is snooker. Yes, indeed. In fact, I also play snooker a lot. Used to be really, really good, in fact. But yeah, didn't have 16 hours a week anymore to spend on getting really, really good. Anyway, without further ado, let's go into the server and let's see if UK managed to hit that slash ready. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what? Why in God's name would you be using 4G internet for Urban Terror? That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, let's add some audio. Oh yeah, Cokes and TRX were playing SR8 the last time we shoutcasted this. Let's see, any SR8s here? SR8. Yeah, Bray has an SR8, and it seems like Slide is going to equip the G36. Let's have a look who spawns here. Oh, fail. Okay, let's follow Bray with that SR8, see if he can either catch a bullet or get somebody to catch a bullet. Shh, I'm hunting wabbits. Hoppa, there we go. Giving me grief, missing all of the action. That's 1 for Bray. And 2. And 3. Come on, Bray, you little Frenchie. He's going to go for an all kill. That is if you can find Maku. But Maku... Well, I guess Maku's going to do his best to avoid a flawless. Somebody's down there. And Bray gets a 4 kill there. Wow, lovely job, Bray. Whoa. 7 of 9, catching all of the action. What's happening here? I'm sure I'll get some grief for watching it from a third-person perspective. Nice nade there by Maku. And it seems like... oh, that was an aggressive push-up by ZMB. Ooh, misses the shot. And in comes the French push. Oh, Mudo dies there by Maku, and Bray is last one standing. He does have 4 kills by his name, but can he add another 3? Doesn't look like he can. Nice job, Pretzel. He will finish it off, and it's all square despite that lovely, flawless victory at the start of this map. It seems like UK, well, it doesn't seem UK are off to 0, and that's good for them. Bugger, I missed the first kill. Coast covering all of the angles, misses the shot though. And going to see if he can add another skull to his kill streak here. Ooh, but he will catch the SR8 bullet by Bray, and Bray gets another. He knows that Maku or Sunra is there, because it was definitely not an SR8. Nice push. But behind you, mate. Well. Sorry, guys. Doing the excellent thing, missing all of the action. Oh well. Bray is going to take out TRX. No, TRX is going to take out Bray. I love that these guys have fixed positions. ZMB also catches the bullet of TRX. Nice attempt at dodging grenades here by Sunra, but France are medicing up. TRX coming in to push, but he needs to be faster. He at least secures the kill. That's a good job. And Pretzel will finish it off. Nicely done without taking any damage whatsoever. 2-2. For the guys who are just joining, yes, this is the second map. First map was Orbital CTF. Quite convincing win for France. And this is the playoff stage, aka the quarterfinals. So if UK manage to win here on their home map, Abbey Team Survivor, then we will go to a third and decider. Ooh, lots of damage done to Pretzel, and the French will know that he is there. Good movement here by Pretzel. Good job by the French as well. Oh, sorry, by the whole of Team UK to fall back. But they are between a rock and a hard place. But Simka survives, Simka dies. Okay, Cokes now doesn't know which angles to cover. In comes the French push through Abbey, and oh, Cokes misses that vital shot. That could have actually been the difference of winning this round. He would only have had to take out Slide with 5%, but the round will go to France. Good job, France. And Bray is going to attempt to take out TRX. Okay, decides to take a different route of attack. But, well, if I'm not mistaken... Okay, Sunra has a different spot. Pretzel does die here, and there's... Well, you could hear the medic, and good pre-shooting by ZMB. Maku should have just waited a little bit longer. TRX gets the first kill for UK. Will they... Yes, as you can see on the minimap, they have returned near to TRX's location. But they are on the back foot here. A good push here by France will take it. Sunra trying to stay alive, but too little, too late. Bon appetit, Angelizer. Dinner and Urban Terror. What's the what better combination could you have? But Cokes gets the kill off on Slide. So will UK now try and push? Doesn't seem like it. At least not convincing. TRX takes too much damage and will die here. So it's 3 against 2. And Pretzel dies as well to ZMB. ZMB is down to 14%. And Bray is coming with incredible speed if you check the minimap. But ZMB is going to return to Tunnel. And he will die. So Bray with 100% here over at Central. Can hear Sunra. Has been spotted. So that means that the Brits will get together. Why aren't they medicing? Yeah, come on guys. That's a little bit of a sloppy play. Trying to hunt down that kill at the chance of losing against Bray here. 2 times 50 has less chance of winning against 1 of 100 than 2 times 90. And Cokes will finish it off with a real gun, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Desert Eagle .50. Oh, better than that stupid fucking Colt. Okay, well, UK keeping it nice and tight here. 4-3 with 13 minutes remaining. Colt is a pea shooter. Simca going to return without taking any damage. But ZMB has pushed through and will get the kill as well as Mudo on Sunra. So France have the advantage here. Nice job by Maku, but well, we'll get some med. It is 3 against 3. 3 against 2 now. Yeah, Maku, get the... Oh, lovely! Nice combo. Oh my god! Maku switches over to the right person actually to focus on because the other one was bleeding to death. Great anticipation, but unfortunately couldn't finish it off. Bray takes 50% damage by Cokes, but will be brought back to 10% loss, sorry, 90% health. Cokes also needing some med. And the French pushing through mid, it seems. Yes, indeed. Oh, I hate that spot. But ZMB will die to Sunra. Sunra brought Muda down to 13%. Now if only Cokes, but yeah. Stuck between Slide and Simca. That's a recipe for disaster if you are rooting for the UK. Little under 12 minutes remaining here, and the French for the first time leading by 3 rounds. Aggressive push there by one of the Frenchies, luring Sunra out, but Sunra couldn't damage whatsoever, and he will catch that SR8 shot. Oh, Maku staying a little bit too long. And the timeout being called. Good choice here by UK. They have to recoup. And then again, they only lost half of the time here on this map. So it's still possible, but it's definitely tough. Yeah, guys, I guess I have to design something like Rafa has so that you guys can always see what the score is of the first map, because I see that loads of you guys are asking a good question, to be honest. But I think the location, let's see if I can show my... Would that be possible? No, I guess not. But the location just above the team names, between that and the map, I think with a little bit of transparency there, I guess we could make something there. But for now, we'll have to deal with what we have. Wow, TRX, the only one that actually has a level KDR. Then again, they are winning the... Well, apparently, normally with such a score you would expect, okay, this is a complete slaughter, but at the moment it's still doable. Okay, so the tactical timeout being used by UK. Let's see if up to now I've never actually seen a tactical timeout work for any team. But then again, they were already on the back foot. Nice opening kill there by Cokes. That's how you want to start on your 10th round. Oh yes, of course. That was to be expected. And this is what I detest about Team Survivor. And I would do exactly the same, just to be clear. Well, actually, I already divulged that I would not be doing the same because I would be going Leroy Jenkins. But this is making use of the advantage, forcing the UK to push, and they are pushing not coordinated whatsoever. And oh, this hurts so much. I have to admit I'm rooting for UK simply because I've got friends there. Consider Biddle to be a friend as well, but then again he's not playing. Yeah, this is rough. Shout out to Jenny and Raider. I'm sure you guys are watching. Hopefully UK can turn this around. That would be great. France not using the same tactics as they were the last round. So it gets a kill. And Bray will get a kill as well. Well, now it's Mako and Cokes who are going to be hunting down Bray. Bray with the SR8, which is actually the best weapon that you could have in this situation. But your opponents are aware that you have 12%. This would actually be a good choice to drop your Kevlar vests and make use of speed to make it more difficult for... Oh my god, Bray, that was really sloppy. That should have been a kill. But then again, well played by UK. Pretzel managed to slow down. Okay. So, if you don't think that you deserve the lead, then just kill your teammates. Oh, this is terrible. I mean, one extra player could have been the difference, but now it's all down to Cokes. He does a lot of damage, but... yeah. Oh, come on. Slash kill. Yeah. Oh, that was just painful to watch. UK, well, if they lose by one round, then that would have been the round that they should have won. And again, I don't think that, well, they're not going to win by one round because now UK are forced to throw themselves at it. And yeah, that usually doesn't result. So who knows? That could have been a pivotal round. We'll never know. But for now, Oh, wow. Good job, Slide. Still doing so much damage to TRX. Bray is aware. Ooh, great use of speed. And not so great use of movement. Stuck flat-footed there at the end. 10-4 the score. 6.5 minutes remaining. It seems like France is going to go through. That would in fact... I'm going to shut my mouth and enjoy this game. Good job, Maku. Fantastic nade, taking out 2 and a third as well. So 2 for the price of 1 for Maku. Great, impeccable location of that nade. Don't forget that the winner of this will face off against the winner of America versus Belgium. So that's going to be a cracker as well. Or I should say a cracking game. Een kraker, we say in Dutch. That's so funny. A cracker. Oh well. French and... Oh, sorry. English and Dutch. There we go. ZMB with the Desert Eagle. Trying to get a third kill there with 1 clip of Desert Eagle. Nice job, ZMB. Bray gets 2. Bray gets 3. Ban Axers from NationsCup. Oh well. 12-5 here. I don't understand how Bray can shoot without some kind of movement penalty. At least it doesn't look to be a movement penalty. In the meantime, Slide is also on a 2 kill streak. And Maku's going to surprise him, I think. Oh, gives away his position, unfortunately. ZMB trying to knife Maku. Thankfully, that wasn't successful. But the writing's on the wall. France will go through to the semi-finals. Oh gosh, I just realized. France will go through to the semi-finals. If they meet America there and they lose, that will be the 2nd time in a row. Last time, that fishing goggles disabled? Oh, strange. Nicely done, Cokes. Good job. No, but last year, in a complete upset, America managed to knock out France. Then faced off against Portugal, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, actually, America played against France in the semi-finals. No, sorry, in the quarter-finals, I should say. So France is guaranteed to go at least 1 stage further than last year. But yeah, they might face off against their nemesis. We'll have to wait and see who wins between America and Belgium, because well, I'm not sure if Belgium is up to it, up to beat France. The totem pole of death. This is in-tribe tactics. This is hilarious, but we used to do this shit. Maku is going to try and lure people. Oh my god, Maku on fire, and in comes the Negev of Pretzel, but he takes too much damage. And Slide will be brought back. Come on, Pretzel! Smoking's bad, okay. Gorillas in the mist here. Oh, unlucky. Thankfully he didn't. Oh, I would really not call this a rape, Sunra. You're being too hard on yourselves, honestly. You were just simply forced to play very aggressive there towards, well, actually halfway in. Honestly, I'm impressed by UK. Years ago, you guys used to be no, I'm sorry, but I feel that I can say this, the worst, honestly. But it's yeah, worst skill-wise, but heart-wise, honestly, yeah, you have always had a soft spot in my heart. Wooden Spoon Award would always go to you guys. But nowadays, you guys got skill. And who knows? One of these years... Mac is surprising the living shit out of that French player, Bray, I think. Mudo will secure the last kill though, 16-8. Yeah, great game. I completely agree, and I'm so pleased that I got to shoutcast this. Don't want to miss any of the knockout stage, and glad to have shoutcasted this quarterfinal. Whew. Well, that was a Thursday evening that I thoroughly enjoyed. I hope you did too. Once more, don't forget to hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button if you want to throw us some spare cash. Thanks, Marble Mouth here. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube as well. Check out our social links, and we will be back with more Urban Terror. The next match that's lined up for us is... Well, it's Thursday now, so wait a second. Let's not rush this. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, there's a match. I will be available to shoutcast that. So set your alarm clocks. That's literally what I'm doing now. 21:30, and then I will be back to entertain you guys with some more Urban Terror action. It's going to be Germany versus Colombia. Let's see if this is going to be the year of the South American teams. We've got Argentina and Colombia still in. And of course, we still have Australia, America representing the non-EU countries. And we still have 4 European countries. Well, actually 3 European countries in, since UK is now out. France, Belgium, and Germany. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I did, and I'm going to end this stream with a bit of a tradition. As you know, this tradition actually was started, and I know none of you will probably know this, by Oswald. Oswald used to be the host of the Urban Radio. Some of those shoutcasts by him, and they are old, like 15 years old, are still available on urbanzone.com, urban-zone.org on the download area. So if you want to watch some old historic shoutcasts, then they are still available for you there. Or listen to old shoutcasts, because I'm going to give you since it's Thursday evening, I'm going to give you a bit of a urban terror history. It used to be that people had a radio show that you could listen to and then watch the GTV. It was horrible to actually get that synced up. But that used to happen. So that's still available for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. And I've been 7 of 9, and I'll see you tomorrow evening, 10 o'clock CET. Good night and God bless, says the atheist.